Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. double, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Okay, I'm trying to select it. I'm trying to hold my laugh in. Just going into this Rapture 2025 concept that just came out of nowhere, and people saying that they sold they sold their personal belongings, and they quit their jobs thinking that they was going to be raptured. And I was just laughing at the idiocy of it. Like, this is funny, you know. It's very, very funny because these people, and I think it was the Christians mainly, they err not knowing the scriptures. You know, you got Israelites that think this. Man, I don't even know. Wait, I think I seen something. Said something about, yeah, Christianity. Man, this is funny. I'm gonna read that. I just want to see what else this is. We'll just say you got Edomites all thinking it's gonna be raptured, man. It's funny. It had me laughing. So this what it say. There was a viral social media trend known as Rapture talk, predicting the rapture would occur on September 23rd or 24th, 2025, which the 24th is today. A date coinciding with Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish Feast of Trumpets. This prediction was popularized by Pastor Joshua Malakila, but was not based on established religious doctrine, and has since been proven incorrect as the date passed without incident. It's very funny to me. The prediction was spread by Pastor Joshua, who claimed that Jesus Christ would return on September 23rd or 24th in 2025 in a TV interview. Now, Rapture Talk trend, his comments sparked the Rapture Talk trend on social media, leading to widespread discussion and some people quitting their jobs ahead of the predicted event. And this is what's funny, because people actually quit their jobs and everything for this. Now, it says the Feast of Trumpets, the dates of September 23rd and 24th were chosen because they align with Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, which is not no New Year. You know, this is not the New Year. The New Year comes in the spring, when everything starts to bud, everything starts to become new. Plants start to give life. You know, the New Year was early in the year, and it ain't no January the 1st. Some Christians have associated this religious holiday with prophecies related to the rapture. I believe that true believers will be miraculously taken to heaven before or during a period of great tribulation. And this is the hypocrisy, because how is a Christian who's keeping all these holidays on the earth, no matter what nationality, especially you got Israelites who claim who are Christians, claim they Christians, and keeping the holidays. But then you don't keep the Feast of Tabernacles, you don't keep the Passover, you don't keep the Day of Atonement, you don't keep none of the things, you don't keep the Sabbath, you don't keep none of the things that the Lord commanded us to do. But then you want to talk about the Feast of Trumpets, you know, or Feast of Lights, you know, the Feast of Tabernacles, and think that think you're gonna be miraculously taken, like you're gonna be raptured away. There is no rapture where people you just gonna see clothes on the ground. You know, somebody shirt and pants on the ground, some socks and shoes just somewhere laying out. You know, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And even during the time of great tribulation on the earth, the elect going to be going through it. The elect is going to be saved, though. But they're still going to go through it. Now, it says the predictions failure. September 2025 passed. At the end of September 2025, the predicted rapture did not occur. Disappointment online. The event's non-occurrence led to the disappointment and commentary on the internet, as noted by outlets by Forbes. That's very funny to me though. I'm gonna get what? Let me see. Let me get Matthew 24. Oh, I passed it. This is Matthew 24. I'm gonna just start at 4. It says, well, I'm gonna start at 3. It says, and as he sat at the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And in the AMP, it says the end of the age, the consummation of the age, meaning the end of the so-called white man's rulership. And Yahweh shall answer and said unto him, take heed that no man deceive you. Just like that was a deception for many people. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. In the AMP, it says, for many will come in my name, misusing it and appropriating the strength of the name which belongs to me, saying, I am the Hamashiach, the Messiah, the anointed, and they will mislead many. Back in the KJV, and you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Now notice that Yahweh Shai is telling them all these things are going to happen, and you going to see it. You going to experience all these things. All these things are going to happen. For nation shall rise against nation. He wouldn't be telling them these things if they wasn't going to be here. And when I say they, I mean just the believers in general. But even the apostles, the disciples, the prophets, they're all here. You know, you got some of the elect that's in the some of the elect that's in the spirit world, but for the most part, you have them. They're on earth. So he's telling them, look, this was going to be happening in those days. You're going to see, you're going to experience this. You're going to see these things. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. Why would Yahweh Shai tell someone he's going to deliver that they not even going to see these things? What's going to happen? Why would I tell you about what's going to happen if you're not going to be there? If I'm going to take you away from it. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So look, he's letting you know, look, all my true followers, you gonna endure some tribulation. You're going to have to go through some things because of your belief in Yahweh Shai. You know, because you believe in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. You're going to experience some things. Tribulation. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So the earth is going to get progressively more violent, more wicked, more dangerous, more psychotic, more evil. This is what Yahweh Shai is saying. All these things are going to increase. They're going to get worse and worse and worse. And you're going to see all of it. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So he that endures all these evils and troubles that come on the earth, that's who's going to be saved. In verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, the end of that age, the end of the so-called white man's rulership on earth come. So throughout all these things, the elect is going to be here. There is no rapture where you get taken away before the evil comes. No. And what people think or know as a rapture is really going to be the chariots coming to deliver the elect, being beamed up into those chariots, what the world called the UFOs. I'm not sure I understand. Look at my watch, listening. The so-called UFOs, you know. Like I said, the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. That's what's going to be beaming up the elect. That's what's going to, you know, it ain't called no rapture. But that's salvation from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. So like I said, they're going to be the same I'm reading in AMP, verse 13. But the one who endures and bears up under suffering, to the end will be saved. Those are the ones who's going to be delivered. Now let me there was something in Revelations I was going to get. think it was in 3. This is, yeah, Revelations 3 and 10. Because you, and I'm reading the 8 KJV and AMP, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. He said all the world. This is what's coming on all the world. One of those things, the temptation, is the MOTB, the Revelation 13 and 16. It's going to try the entire earth, everybody. And only the faithful is going to be delivered. You know, they're going to stay in their right state of mind and be faithful unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Abashah to death. Now, in the AMP, it says, because you have kept the word of my endurance, my command to persevere. Because he told us in Matthew 24, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So his command to persevere, I will keep you safe from the hour of trial, that hour which is about to come on the whole inhabited world to test those who live on the earth. So there is not going to be no rapture where people get taken away from this exemption, or they get taken away from seeing the judgment. They don't even have to go through nothing hard. So like this whole period of Yahweh Ba'ashim Abashah building us up and training us, or rather teaching us how to really serve him in sincerity and the truth, and testing our faith no matter what we're going through, just to pull us away from the evil before it get here, before the testing comes. That wouldn't make sense. The Lord is building us up for a reason. These people think these people think they finna get the easy road out, where they just get away from all the trouble before it comes. It's not gonna be like that, you know. That's not what's gonna happen. And these people who think they finna get raptured, oh, you gonna be real. You're gonna be looking real stupid when you see the elect getting beamed up, and you still standing here, and the missiles coming. You know, yeah, that's the point. The Lord will is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Until next time, shalom.